Alita Battle Angel wins Movie of the Year for 2019 for the Break Tudo Awards, beating out all other competitors in the category, including other big hits like Captain Marvel, Spider-Man Far From Home, and Avengers Endgame. While the Alita Sequel Petition gets a big boost, nearing 82,000 votes, gathering the attention of various news outlets, talking about the fans petitioning for a sequel, and the success of the petition passing major milestones, including Change.org itself on Twitter. While we also look at the latest Blu-ray numbers from Alita, as it's now crossed 20 million in the domestic video sales, with a jump of 6% week over week on the Blu-ray units sold, with the movie continuing to rise as expected week over week, still beating out Ready Player One's Blu-ray performance. Stick around for the full analysis and details. And finally, we dig into why Edward Norton said no to Avatar 2, but yes to Alita Battle Angel. The Doctor is in. What's up guys, Doc Ito here with an Alita update. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of Doc Ito's free repairs. Sign the petition and buy those Blu-rays baby, linked below, as we continue to fight for an Alita sequel because we do not stand by in the presence of evil. So here's the moment at the Break Tudo Awards where Movie of the Year was announced. Of course this video is in Portuguese, which I actually don't know, so if anyone can translate for us, please do. Which is the winner? Alita Battle Angel. So congratulations to Alita Army for all your efforts in voting for Alita Battle Angel, getting the recognition it's deserving of receiving, winning the award for Best Movie of the Year, beating out Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, Stars Born, Us, Lion King, Glass, and Avengers Endgame. Of course, this was an online vote, and Alita Army was very active in supporting Alita, but all of the other fan bases could have been as well. So congratulations to Alita Army for the support for the movie, giving it more recognition as it continues to raise awareness about the movie, getting more and more people to watch it, and the odds of an Alita sequel going up. Also very encouraging signs these last few weeks have been several articles talking about the petition for Alita Battle Angel 2. When I first started talking about this months ago, some people said I shouldn't since it was a small petition, but it's steadily grown, and I'm glad more media attention has finally come to the Alita petition fighting and the fans supporting a sequel, because that has actually helped get more fans to be aware of the petition and more people to sign on. So you can see it went from 65,000 to 64,000, 73,000, and now over 80,000 total votes, 82,000 almost, and rising steadily. Now, Change.org also noticed that Alita Battle Angel almost reached 75,000 votes for an Alita sequel. They promptly put a post up saying, go and sign the petition, which definitely helped because Change.org has a following of 1.6 million followers. This is also going to get people to watch the movie. So literally all of these efforts that we have been putting in at Alita Army are making a difference because now 1.6 million people know that, hey, there's a movie called Alita that people want a sequel for. Let's go watch it. And compared to their other posts, it got a lot of pickup. So here's their post right before it, 78 likes, 13 likes, 11 likes, 30 likes, 48 likes, 37 likes, 118. Boom, Alita. So I think they realized that because then they had another post just a couple days later. Almost 80,000 Battle Angel fans are hoping for a sequel. Are you one of them? So over and over, we're getting more publicity for Alita, which is exactly what we're trying to do. With CBR putting out the most recent article about Alita Battle Angel 2 petition passing a major milestone on its way to 150,000, calling for a sequel for the 2019 sci-fi action film. As CBR talks about, the petition is designed to demonstrate to filmmakers there's a fervent and enthusiastic following for the movie, with fans swarming to social media with signifiers like #AlitaArmy. So make sure to sign the petition if you haven't below, and we'll probably get a big boost now that more people are talking about this, hopefully getting over 100,000 in the near future and as high as possible. And of course the final goal is getting that sequel. And to do that, as Rosa Salazar says, we gotta buy those Blu-rays, baby.
Hi Alita Army! What's up guys? Buy those Blu-rays, baby!
And here are the most recent numbers from the numbers for Alita's Blu-ray sales. DVD sales have essentially dropped off significantly. This was always going to be a Blu-ray movie, so we don't have data for the last few weeks. You can still kind of do the math looking at the combined numbers, but it's pretty small. From the Blu-ray standpoint, we actually maintained at around 12,500 units for the week of September 8th, which is the most recent data the numbers has available. I have a feeling over the next few days we'll probably get more numbers coming out, so we'll keep you guys updated. The week of September 8th, it was in 14th place, right around where Shazam was with 13,100 units and Captain Marvel 15,300, so really maintaining The last few weeks, all these movies have been around the same rate. Once it gets down to around a 10,000 unit mark, there's a lot of variability. So you see Alita was up 6%, Shazam was up 17%, and Captain Marvel is up 24% over the prior week. So it will be interesting to see over the next couple of weeks if it can maintain about 10,000 units. Eventually, it will drop off the list, but hopefully it'll get actually a little bit of a jump. If you look at Media Play News, for the week of September 14th, which would be the following week that the numbers would report, Alita's down to 16th place, but it's ahead of Captain Marvel and Shazam, indicating potentially somewhere around 8,000 to 9,000 units, but we will have to see. Hopefully it continues to jump up and maintain. As of now, the movie sold about 660,000 Blu-rays, and combined with the revenue from the DVDs, we're at 20,020,000 at the domestic video sales. I still think we're going to reach that 30 million mark, at least I hope we do, based on the performance of Alita here in red compared to Ready Player One, which is pretty much identical, just a little bit worse than Alita Battle Angel. It was released at the same time, and this big boost here was from Thanksgiving Black Friday weekend. Alita should be in the top 20 for the next couple of weeks, giving us another maybe 20 or 30,000 units sold, and then here we're hoping for about 200 to 250,000 units on Thanksgiving weekend, with more around Christmas, taking us over 1 million, which is what led to Ready Player One selling much more than all these other movies, getting that big boost around Black Friday and heading into the Christmas season. With more publicity like these articles about an Alita Sequel Petition, such as Cinema Blend talking about how the petition is getting new signatures, showing that desire for a sequel has not subsided. We will continue our word of mouth to get people to see the movie, which will lead to more sales. And as a side note, I'm working on a different type of analysis to try to get an idea of how many people are still watching Alita even now months later. The preliminary data is pretty good. I think a lot of people are still watching this movie, and I'll give you the details hopefully in a video coming up soon. In other Alita news, Cinema Blend also had an article about Ed Norton saying no to Avatar 2, but yes to Alita Battle Angel, and we all know that he played Nova at the end of the movie with an excellent cameo from a big name actor like him. We get a little more information about how this actually all went down. Here's what Norton says. I'm friends with James Cameron, and actually enormously admire and kind of adore him. So when he wanted me to do something in Avatar 2, I basically told him, if I'm not a Na'vi, I'm not doing it. I'm not being part of the industrial world coming in to destroy Pandora. He was like, okay, maybe in 3, 4, 5 then. In the meantime, he asked, well, do you know Robert Rodriguez? I was like, whatever, let's do something. I want to do something with him. So it's interesting, he didn't want to play the villain in Avatar 2, so essentially he played the villain in Alita instead. And the good news is he's a pretty darn good villain, as Cinema Blend talks about. Talking about The Italian Job, The Bourne Legacy, and other movies where he's had a very complex role. And we can't wait to see how he is going to be involved in the Alita sequel trilogy, fleshing out the character of Nova. And it would be very interesting to see him in the Avatar sequels, if they in fact put him in after Avatar 2 finally comes out. We all know James Cameron is busy filming the Avatar sequels, with this post from Avatar on Twitter showing him wielding a 3D camera, working with water, fire, and wave machines, with him saying fire, water, and 3D. These are a few of my favorite things. So I tweeted out to him and Alita, don't forget about the Alita sequel after you blow our minds with Avatar 2. So we'll see. Hopefully we hear something soon. I think it might be a while though before we hear anything. Personally, I think they're going to wait out to see what happens as the movie goes through the holiday season. And if it continues to get pickup, if people continue to watch the movie, if there does seem to be genuine interest, then they would potentially greenlight something next year. I don't know. It could be a very long time though. As we know, James is well known for waiting forever to do a sequel. With Dark Fate coming out in a couple weeks, Cameron's other big project this year. Let me know if you guys are interested in Dark Fate. I'm probably going to go see it opening weekend. I'm down for seeing anything that James Cameron is involved with. But what I really want to see is this right here. James Cameron with his Alita shirt, fighting for Alita and making the Alita sequel, and I can't wait for that day to come. So I know it's been a couple weeks since I've had a video out. Like I said, I'm not going to put these videos out all the time just to make a video. Sure, it'll get some views, but I'd rather do something that actually has some value and doesn't waste anyone's time. So I'll probably do something else once I do my analysis like I mentioned, and we get more numbers from the numbers. And yes, that edit I've teased a while back, I just have to find time to work on it. Things have been pretty hectic lately, but we're still supporting Alita on Twitter. For anyone on there, make sure to follow me, as every day we get new fans of Alita based on our tweets. So keep telling your friends about the movie, keep supporting it. We do not stand by in the presence of evil. For those on Twitter, continue to mention it in a positive way. We don't have to be negative about any other fan bases. The one thing everyone says, yes, they might call us bots, they might say we're not genuine or whatever, but I've seen so many comments saying that this is a positive fan base, and that's why so many of us are supporting Alita, and that's why so many of us like the movie, because she is such a positive character. So y'all have a great day, God bless, and we'll talk to you soon. Doc out.